Okay, so here's another moment. I'm just gonna try to capture. I told my BTF Kathy yesterday, look, Kathy, I'm a short person. I know I'm a long story. I'm actually an endless, eternal story. And yet, I continue to want to be a shorter version of my long stories so that people don't lose being captured in what we in life can't share with such moments of time. This is why TikTok became fascinating to me, because at first it was like, oh, you better have that video like 30 seconds long, better 12 seconds. We're in a world who just keeps swiping our phones. And we don't have time to even watch those 30-second videos or even the 12-second videos. We just go up, whatever our habits become at that point. Click, like, what, that. Most of my videos are really long. And I'm grateful that I've never even associated my sharings on social media as being a venue of seeking viral nature. I'd rather share my life with nature, like snakes, and birds and dogs and sheep. And I don't even know where I was going with this. Where was I going? It's been a long day. I dug the grave for my battery hen days ago. Honky tonk. And it's not that I thought she was dying days ago, and yet I knew she was dying. And yet what I continue as the Good Shepherd here on a farm to learn, and it's not that I have a lot of death going on here, I don't. It's really quite moving to these moments when I do lose animals under my care, because look at me, I'm still processing. It's been a long day and it's been busy, and these are the times I do think God for keeping me so occupied, not distracted, not going within and feeling numb. Keeps me occupied. Life is going on, Natalie. You got him. What are these roosters doing? These roosters, people out in the world. Okay, let me stop. Hold on. People. Well, first of all, I don't care about people, and yet I do. I care about all people, even people I don't know. I care about the world. I don't need to know the world to care about life. I talk to angels. They're not exactly in this world, and yet they absolutely are as well. I feel peace. I felt peace this morning at 7:48 a.m. when I was sitting right here in the same space holding my hen dying. Honky tonk. I felt that peace. I sat down and it was like I suddenly knew, like, here you go. Yes, I'd been waiting for weeks, knowing, and that was a part of her journey that heaven actually gifted me with being a part of in her life, in her dying days. And it was really not magical. I'm not here to like it was beautiful. And this is part of my life as the Good Shepherd, is redefining the very simple words of life that are of emotion that we learn in life. And so very often in life, we think we feel something because that's all we've been told our whole life. That's what you feel. You're happy, you're sad, you're mad, you're angry, you're depressed, you're, this or that. And yet it's almost unthinkable. It was for me. Until one day I woke up. Until one day when God said, buckle up, enjoy the ride. You're about to be not blasphemized, and yet you will be. You're also about to be blasted off into beyond this universe of life, Natalie, and you are about to embark upon a most awesome journey. We rely on you as heaven, Natalie, to share with life in ways that you are going to be blasphemized and ridiculed and shamed and judged and talked about behind your back and even threatened at times. And well, buckle up. Enjoy the ride. And that's what I continue to do. And what I continue to learn for my own self and my own life is that, how do you say this? It's an oxymoron, because I don't believe in odds or statistics, so to speak. And yet odds and statistics are what are there to help us further think, and yet I remember when I went to the horse races, and I'd bet on the horse that was not supposed to win at all, and they won. It was like, oh man, why did I only bet $1? I don't believe in odds. So I do believe in experience, and this is why living on a farm is beautiful, because it is a lot of animals. And so that does mean more moments of sickness, illness, injury, whatever else, life happenings for animals. And I believe heaven does call upon such persons in life to become good shepherds. And for me, Natalie, I understood when heaven didn't say to me in words through my ears, and yet it was a very special moment when I turned 51 years old. It takes half a century to become a good shepherd. I go, but I'm 51. Shouldn't that have been last year? Heaven was like, Natalie, it took you a year to realize that you'd already been there all your life as a good shepherd. We needed that extra year to share that with you. Heaven shares with us in ways that this is why I share videos, because it's endless, it's eternal, it's in any way, shape, or form that we allow ourselves to feel. And yet again, we do come to rely on life, cliches and metaphors to help us. Like, oh man, yes, this too shall pass. I know. And yet that doesn't always make us feel better when someone we love, a person or an animal, dies and somebody goes, oh man, it was meant to be. We're like, what? Or, oh, this too shall pass. And we're like, well, thanks a lot. We are humans, and we have our own nature as humans. And it is sad. Yet, what heaven continues to remind us is that it is we, ourselves, who can control what we receive from such other life. It doesn't matter if you're family, or a dear friend, or, somebody you love or respect, or your boss, or, a next door neighbor, something like that. Heaven wants us to understand the difference between selfishness and purpose-driven life. We all have to feel without thought at times that we are serving those we love, living for those we love, saving money for our future. Heaven wants us to remember that we need to. Okay, that's me processing. Long video. I am tired. Tired? Life is exhausting, and yet it's not depressing. And there you go. So, I could sit here and share with my own mother. Yeah, I'm tired today. I know my hen just died, Oh, Natalie. And all of a sudden it becomes something's wrong with Natalie. And I'm like, no, what are you talking about? Oh my God, no, it was like a most beautiful moment. My hen it was beautiful. I mean, I knew she was dying. And it is life after all.